Microsoft Certified Azure Data Fundamentals. This is a certification guide for the exam DP-900. This is a project that I spent more than 1 year organizing the content for not just prepare you for the exam, but prepare you for a data-related career using Azure technology. So let's take a look on the table of contents. So the first part here is the data concepts, core data concepts that includes the data types, what is transactional workload and analytical workload, the differences between a batch load and a data streaming, all the information needed for the concepts of the data projects. And then exploring the roles and responsibilities in a data domain. Data domain is a data organization inside a company, inside a team, that you are creating the specific roles like DBA to manage the databases, to manage the data storages, giving access and everything related to management. And then data engineer who will be responsible to prepare the data, to organize the data, the contents, define the rules in the data pipelines and everything. And then data analyst. For sure, we have more roles like data scientists, data stewards, and other roles that we find in the market, but the basics are DBA, data engineer, and data analyst. The data analyst is the person who will consume the data, will prepare the data for reports, for indicators that the organization will use the right decisions. And then I started here in the chapter 3 with concepts of relational data. Chapter 4, concepts of non-relational data, and 5 concepts of data analytics. These 5 first chapters are to create the foundation knowledge for your data career. So it is for all technology professionals. It's not for who is looking for a transition of your career for a data related role or something like this. It is concepts very important for all technology professionals. And then the part 2 of the book, Relational Data on Azure, we deep dive on the technical aspects of relational databases. So we introduce the SQL concepts, what is the relations between the entities in a relational database, how we perform the SQL queries to a database and create databases to query data that is stored in the database. So all the concepts and the technology applied. In the part 3 of the book, we talk about non-relational data that I introduced, the NoSQL databases that is available on Azure, including Cosmos DB, including all the concepts for the data lake that is a non-SQL database as well. And then the part 4 comes for the data analytics. So the part 4 is dedicated for Synapse Analytics, Azure Databricks, all the data analytics services on Azure to build your data lake, to create your data preparation flow, and then create the model for your consuming. Chapter 12, Provisioning and Configuring Large-Scale Data Analytics on Azure. We perform the configuration. So in the book, I ask for the readers to exercise in a practical way on these chapters. So we have the source codes available on GitHub, and you can copy the code there and post in your Azure environment to perform the exercises. And then in the chapter 13, we have working with Power BI. So after all data storage, data analytics, on Power BI, we will create the reports, the KPIs to prepare this data for the data analysis. The chapter 14, to close the things, will be a DP-900 mock exam. So in this DP-900 mock exam, let me see here if I can show you. like these ones. You have a question, you have the possible answers here, so you can put an X on the answer that you assume that is the right one, and then you have an explanation why this is correct and the other options are not. So this is a very complete book. It's about 300 pages for all the data related knowledge on Azure, and I hope this book can help all professionals in technology to get better understanding and get better usage of the data available for you and for your projects. So I hope you enjoy the book and see you later. Thank you.